Good morning. What is this? Monday, the whatever it is, whatever Monday is, the 13th. It's a postal holiday, but I'm still going to pack up my orders this morning. Don't have to worry about. Maybe I'm going to get flooded with so many orders that it would just take me hours and hours Tuesday to do them. So I'm just going to do them today. So let me see. I usually don't pack up anything after like 9 o'clock on Friday. I don't usually pack up until Monday, but since today, Monday's a postal holiday, I went ahead and packed up everything, the rest of the stuff that sold on Friday, and I think to 11 o'clock Saturday morning. So 20 orders since probably Saturday noon, 11 o'clock, something like that. So let's get into it. Anybody do anything interesting this weekend? I had the what was that? The raid train over on Whatnot. It was okay. I had a half-hour slot, and I had 18 lots, and I brought in $635 in a half hour. So that's really good. Some of the stuff that these are cool. Nice Art Nouveau looking postcards, whatever the hell this freaky thing is. And that mother-in-law maybe. So that was okay. The week before I did in 45 minutes I did almost 1,000. So this Saturday, fill a flat rate box from the garage. I still have some boxes left over from the Dave and Bob buyout, and I have been processing the cards I got up at Allentown. Not all of them. I'm halfway through, I think. I think I'm about halfway through, maybe a little bit more. So, and when I say process, I do pull out some for myself. I think out of the 12 boxes, so maybe I'm less than halfway through. So out of the 12 boxes, I pulled a stack about like that so far. And it's just the one, and I didn't do any research on them. I just thought these were kind of cool. So there's still a lot of stuff in those boxes. And then I do pull out, like, if I find like a large letter greeting, because I do stuff for Whatnot, do large letter greetings, and some topics. But again, there's going to be still a lot of meat left on those bones. What is this? Milwaukee. Sometimes after a while, I just get like, ugh, I don't want to process anymore. This is taking longer because my little side venture, just like an offshoot, is I'm now looking for very, like, they have to be pretty interesting messages on the back. So I want to let that one, I mean, some people already know what I'm doing, but I want to kind of let it fester on its own, just to see what kind of audience I can build. More from the not selling part. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Oil City, I have like maybe not 4,000, but I got a lot of. Oh, maybe I don't have a lot of these ones. I have like 5. Like meat cards, but there are a lot of them. So let me see what else. Saving up money for the York Postcard Show in another month. And sorry, the child who is in her office back there. Got a new job. Oh, almost dropped the box. Almost dropped that whole box. That would not have been fun. One of those days. So, everybody else packing orders today. Hopefully you have enough orders to pack. Still selling because of the manufactured deep discounts. What is that? Montrose, PA winter sea. I think I definitely need new glasses. So anyway, Saturday will be fill a flat rate from the garage. And I have probably 5-6 boxes of topics that I need to start eventually, maybe when it gets colder out in the garage, to do downstairs shows. What is that? So that's it, really. After I get done hacking these up, I will get back into sorting or processing the boxes. So, and I've mentioned before, I spend, this is sorting or processing. It's literally that quick. Which is why I miss lots of good stuff. I don't sit and comp every card. Like I said, this is taking longer because I am kind of flipping over on the older cards to look at the backs, see if there's something interesting. And I'm not doing the messages for value, if that makes sense. Strictly the message. So, what sold video for the members, that will be, I did that last night. That will be up. I don't know why I haven't put it up. It's done. I just haven't put it up or made it live yet. We have 7. Matt, Michigan. It. Only 2 airplane cards. I think 2. 1. Adam. Adam right here. Let me see. Going to 2 different people. This is the Phoenix Suns. That's kind of cool. Says I have 4. I actually have about 300 or 400. AB 28. These I listed these September of last year, so these been listed for a year. Is yep. Is everybody else packing today? I don't know if I mentioned, if I asked that question or not. Like I said, just get done. I packed my whatnot orders yesterday also. 30. Well, I thought I was eating that one. E36. Nescahoning. Not sure if I've ever heard of Nescahoning. Owls and Nescahoning. Well, that goes special. Probably when I get once in a while. Let me explain what I'm even talking about. If I list a card for over $20, I put it has to go ground advantage. But then if I send out 30% offers, most people, 8, 9 out of 10, don't complain that they're paying for ground advantage, because I also have in my listings that even if they were now under $20, they're going ground advantage. And once in a while, I get people. I mean, some people you're already getting 60-some% off some of these postcards, and then they want to complain about another $4. And I did have one person who wanted, it's already 63% off. He wanted another 15% off and free shipping. And I was like, it is already 63% off now. And haven't heard from him. This, yeah. But yeah. One or two out of every 10 want more off, and I just ignore them. Just ignore them. Dining room. What kind of dining room? Oh, this is in Havana. I'm actually kind of surprised this one stayed up. I'm not in eBay jail for selling a Cuba postcard. And my understanding was, if it was made in the United States before the embargo, it's good. So, in the right spot. Well, it's not in there. Hopefully it's under here. And I just listed these, so I don't know why it's not where it's supposed to be. I always thought these cards were these Japanese. They show the Maru, the ship, and then they have the vignettes around it. I like those. If I collected anything, I'd collect those. Oh, here we go. Here's Cuba. Maybe. Cuba. Now these are airplanes. E-34. What is going on? Okay, I gotta find this one. You don't need to watch this. 45 minutes, maybe even an hour later, I finally found this. So Havana, Cuba postcard, stamps. It was sent in 56, and I can't remember when the embargo was. So it was not under tab D34. And so I was like, wow. And I just checked all around it, just in case it got misfiled. Nothing. And so my thought was, well, shit, eBay took it down, and it was never listed, because it says it was listed back in April, and I was using that third picture that I always put in there about shipping and stuff like that. That's not on the listing. So then I went to my active and I searched D34, and I was like, yeah, I remember listing these cards. Where's this one? So somehow I misfiled this and another half a dozen cards, is what found it for me. I don't know if you can. Oh, it's on the screen over here. And move it over. So I was searching D34, where this one should have been, and it's all these all train. But there's a little bit of, I start transitioning into Damascus and Egypt, and so obviously I went from trains into foreign, and I was having ChatGPT help me with some titles and stuff. So I thought, and it took me forever to train ChatGPT to get add my inventory correctly. Finally got it right. But it would sometimes switch, and I was like, well, maybe it switched. And I had to go through my ChatGPT logs. I went through 6-bit to see if what was listed around the same time. So here, yeah, it was under E34. I don't know how I did that from D34 to E34. Maybe these ChatGPT, instead of transitioning from E24 to E24, it stayed under D20. I don't know. Something messed up. But anyway, these cards here from that transition from trains into foreign, they were in E34, so I just moved them over to D34. And then I wrote on the tabs of each E34 and D34, if missing, search the other tabs. So 45 minutes later. So anyway, I found it, but I hate losing, or not being, maybe not losing, hate being able to not find a card, because damn it, I know I listed it. So, anywho, crisis averted. Thankfully, I don't have to make it to the post office, but yeah, that added 45 minutes to my morning. I don't even know what time it is. So, it's so I either misfiled it or I got the tabs wrong. I'm thinking I got the tabs wrong. I was listing under E34 when it really should have been E34. I don't know if I caught it halfway through. I don't know. So I'm sitting here thinking, well, are people out there who do the inventory numbers on each postcard and stick them in? I was like, okay, could that have been avoided? And not when I don't think it could be. If you misfile a card, you misfile a card. So if I would have had, my inventory sticker on here, and I don't know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I stick it in between into the 5,000s by accident, I still have to go searching for that card, unless you guys have some other magical way to track that. But if you misfile it, you misfile it. At least by going back through, I could see what I was working on. I had ChatGPT go back through our work logs, and I was like, okay, I listed these because there was Damascus. I think I mentioned Damascus cards in April. What else were we working on? What other inventory numbers? And that's when it said, hey, we were working in E30s also. That's how I found that. But Alexa, when was the Cuban embargo? Alexa, when did the Cuba embargo start? Sorry, I don't have it. How do you not know when that is? Okay, so the Cuba embargo started in 62, so that was sent in 56. I guess they could have. They still could have probably been taken down, but I don't worry too much about listing Cuba cards. Oh, these are nice cards. I think I just showed these. $14. There's someone likes bicycles. I thought I just showed this one. Oh man, I don't want to go on another hunt for a card. 80-30. Oh boy. I watched my inventory system fail miserably before your eyes. Didn't I just sell this one? No, I didn't. Misfiled 8031. Like I said, they're usually close. Usually. I was a whole box off on the other one. Cancel. Don't watch me anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. But nice price on those. I think they're pretty cool with the... This is 18 something, isn't it? 18... Oh, I can't read that. 19... Maybe 1901? Yeah. 1901 says it right there. Okay, James, you're getting some nice cards there. You didn't pay for shipping. Okay. Back on track. AW. So what do you guys do when you can't find a card? Because I'm sure everybody has had those cards that they sold months or even years ago. They sold, and then eBay magically revives them from the dead. You ever had that happen? I've had it happen half a dozen times. And I don't know if it's a 6-bit issue where it's still kept. Like, I could go back from the last time I installed and updated my my database in 6-bit. Those stay in 6-bit. As I can't remember what it's called. Listed unsold, or unlisted unsold, or sold unlisted. It's something. But, and the reason is, if you years later you come across another card, the thought is that you can just get it out of inventory, or the database. So, but I don't know if it is a 6-bit, because it has happened before I used 6-bit. I mean, these zombie listings. Ooh, that's a great title. I should have ChatGPT work that into the thumbnail. So yeah, have you ever had zombie listings? Ooh, I might have to definitely redo the thumbnail. I threw. Interesting history on the back of that one. So one of my current neutrals is one of those that I sold a card 4 or 5 months, or no, because it was in 3 months. I sold a card, shipped it off. 3 months later, or 2.5 months later, someone purchased it again, and I'm looking for the card. It's not here, and reach out to the person. It's like, hey, I'm sorry, but this is I don't have it. It's sold. And I sent them a picture of the listing where it's sold. And I said, this is a known issue with eBay, and I'm sorry, I'm refunding your money. And he waited until the 2.5, almost 3-month mark where you can leave feedback, and he left me a neutral. And he responded, hey, you know what, no worries, that happens. And there was no problem. Then at the 3-month mark, he dings me with a neutral. I guess it could have been worse. He could have given me a negative, but I blocked him. You don't tell me, okay, hey, no worries, and then it's a neutral. So blocked. 5 minutes. I think that's it, and we'll do a refresh. See about maybe adding a zombie. Maybe I'll change the thumbnail. I already have it. It's like just something generic, like still packing orders on a postal holiday. And then I had it update the thumbnail to about ghost listings or hunting a listing. But now I'm going to have it do a zombie listing. But yeah, let me know in the chat if you've even made it this far. Let me know about your experiences with zombie listings. Have you sold something or deleted it, and months or years later it's come back to bite you in the ass? So, okay. Happy Monday. Enjoy your postal holiday. I'm still working. No rest for the wicked. Always hustling. Okay. Have a great day. Members videos coming out also.